guess it ended. I'm not too sure. Excuse me, boss, do you know where the protests are by chance?
Well, there's going to be something at 4:30. I don't know where that is. The one that we were with just ended like maybe an hour ago, but like, isn't there something else to do at 4:30? UTLA are doing it.
If you go there, you'll see people. Yeah.
Oh,
hold on.
Right in front of was it the county jail or the county prison?
I think it could be over now, though, right? Let me just. If you go to like LA-ish, they do like a rundown of stuff that's happening.
Because I'm trying to see like if there's lives of it, but there's no lives on YouTube. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on.
Weird.
Yeah.
What is MayDay? What the fuck is this thing? What is this? Oh, it's a real? I don't know.
Is that Los Angeles? Oh no.
Who are you guys with?
DSA.
DSA, what's that?
Democratic Socialists of America.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
see, the road is still closed, so you should head over there right behind this Edward Roybal Federal Building.
Oh, Edward Roybal?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take a
It
picture
looks
of
like
that.
a lot of people are still gathered there.
This thing, right? Okay, so this is
And,
like, these are planned many demonstrations in LA and OC. There's a few different things. There's something at MacArthur Park at 4:30, Boyle Heights 4:30. This is what we were at, but it might still be going on.
Picture that. Dang, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, because, I've had like a lot of stuff happen to me. I have my dog taken away.
What the fuck?
I had, I have autism, so like, I kind of suffered a lot of family abuse, and I didn't get like equal opportunity to schooling or like work.
Right.
And like now I'm 25, and like I just barely starting my life right now. Yeah, so like I kind of don't know what to do, you know? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we need change, right? So I feel as though, good to see you out here.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Have a good one.
All right.
Take care,
All right.
everyone.
All right. Hope you have a good too. All right. Shoot. Circle. Yo, are you guys with Circle?
We work underneath that same umbrella. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yep, how you doing?
Appreciate it. Hope you had a good one. I'm not talking to them. Oh no. Oh my god, there's how Circle is teaching me, get it? Like teaching me a lesson. After how they were treating me last time, I'm like, nope. I'm like, that's why I don't have a job or, you know, any kind of schooling or any housing or, you know, even have my dog taken away. They're observing me, and that's why I'm homeless. You know? Freaking gangs working for these public services. On the real, there's no other way to put it or talk about it. But I'm like, alright, dude. I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time to be able to do whatever I need to do. So, in the meantime, dude, it's gonna be like a lunch break, man. Cause I was like, they ended it, and I'm like, all right, dude. Can't be talking too loud, cause I'm like, that's what I had to learn very early on in life. Can't be talking too loud. It's a little obnoxious, but also like, you know, can't be saying my plans out loud. I'm like, oh shoot. That was actually perfect timing. If you caught like what was going on there. I'm like, shoot. Excuse me, sir. I couldn't help but notice your nice instrument. What is that?
It's called a guitarum.
A guitarum?
It's kind of out of tune, and my picture's broken, but it's called a guitaro. It's similar to an auto harp, which is like a big thing. It was popular in folk music up to the 70s, and then when punk rock came, like, when they got the what's it called? The omnichord. The omnichord replaced the auto harp.
Dang, what kind of music do you play, if you don't mind me asking?
Folk, psychedelic, activist, like songs of protest, you know, maybe punk rock.
A little bit of bubblegum.
Country music.
Oh, I recommend a place that you guys should go to. It's in San Pedro. It's called the Corner Store, and they have a lot of like very cool, hip, elderly people that gather around, and they'll do their own music, and it's just so awesome. It's in San Pedro, and it's right next to. Yeah, the Corner Store. It's in San Pedro, so it's like all the way next to Long Beach, and it's kind of near Point Fermin Park. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly where that is. My friend Michael, who was in garage band. Used to be. But that was a rough chance. But when he moved to California, he was in employment.
I couldn't help but notice also you guys have really nice outfits. Where does it come from?
We were doing the protest
We're
MayDay, so everybody
we're just really cool.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
I didn't mean like that. I mean like culturally. Like where's it from?
Oh, just mixed bag.
Thrift stores.
No,
Like, I
it's
don't know,
a
like,
thrift store culture.
Oh shoot.
I try to stick with people who are zagging. This sounds cliche, but like nobody wears ties anymore. But if I was forced to wear a tie, I would refuse.
Oh, I understand.
Especially not a red one, but they asked us to wear red today. He wouldn't normally wear a Trump tie, but they asked us to wear red.
Oh, very cool.
At the MayDay march over there, there was like a MayDay, the workers, Day of the Workers.
This used to be like
march.
what Labor Day was on May 1st, and it used to be in the 19th century. Huge, sometimes violent strikes would happen.
Oh, I see.
All over the world.
Oh yeah, I have autism and like San Pedro would be a lot more calmer than this, but I really like the loads of experience and like also culture and like people coming together and like what I could like gather from like what they go through. Another thing too is that I asked about like where your clothes originates from because I've been interested in like Caucasian, non-Caucasian culture. So like yeah, like German, Israeli, Swedish, Russian. I really like all those cultures. It's really cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of those cultures, like especially in the 19th century, had a waistcoat and tie look that I think is very cool. They all wore hats. I'm actually, like, literally, I think this shirt came from maybe like a department store and mall. These were from Target, and this was from some store in like East LA.
very cool.
I like to I don't like to okay, I'm gonna dress all in this or that culture today. I like to mix it. Like this is kind of 60s,
Yeah.
but these are like skinny jeans that are too big for me. Those are just like these are actually my work shoes.
Oh.
And like the hat is like almost high, like almost Peruvian, but that was
see.
just a coincidence. But I thought, oh, that looks cool. So it's just sort of I like to mix them up.
Yeah, and also a little behind going on. So like I know like a little bit of sometimes like my Yiddish and like my Russian or like German. Look with him in the little bit of man. I don't know it gets like really convoluted because I know Spanish and like all these other ones. So like I think there's like genes. Like there's two genes within like humans that if they just hear the language, they can kind of understand it. But I try not to speak it because I want to be more formal, especially because I know a little bit of Japanese and Korean. But like when I try to speak it, like I feel bad because then like they'll kind of get offended. They're like, hey, you better speak right, just like Spanish people.
Because I'm trying to learn Spanish, but I always have to be really careful, not like assume they don't speak English. I don't want them to think that I assume they don't speak English, so I'm gonna speak this really crappy Spanish. It's just because I really want to learn.
Also nakalap Hebrew nache belakawin non sa denacha and a little bit of under difficult nimah. So
Wait, is that Yiddish or is that Hebrew?
it's like kind of between Yiddish and Hebrew. I know it kind of like gets mixed up. Like I really want to learn it. I really want to learn it like a lot better.
I was
That's really good.
trying to learn
thank you.
Yiddish on Duolingo because they have it on Duolingo, that app.
Oh, I see.
And because I speak Dutch, which is and I realized when I spoke Dutch, when I learned Dutch, and I'm a native English, American English speaker, but when I learned Dutch, I suddenly realized I could suddenly read Yiddish often because it's like in between Dutch and also Hebrew. But it was like suddenly I was like, oh my god, I can kind of read this. We gotta go.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Matthew, yours?
Matthew. Alicia.
Oh, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
All right, hope you guys have a good one. All right. I like shit. They're so cool. Ow. Wow, cow. Sick cab. I like warm. I like stay alive. Stay alive. I'm like, oh shoot, this building is so cool. I'm like, dang. Oh man, it's very nice marble and mosaic. Oh shoot. Oh, it's so freaking nice. I wish I could work at a place like this. Wait, what is it called? The Trust. 433. I'm like, shoot, that's so cool. Woo! I was like, dude, I'll be all up in them, dude. I mean, like, every day, man, it's gonna be harder and harder every day. Like he's wearing blue earbuds. And like, it's the same thing that the military does. They wear earbuds. They look like, you know, inconspicuous. They're kind of like paying attention to you a little bit, but not a lot, not enough. So that way they can, you know, get away with spying on you while making it seem like you have a mental health issue. And yeah. I'm like, I'm on that, dude. I'm on that. I'm like, I am on that, man. I'm like, shoot. I freaking gathered that intel. Exposed myself a little bit, but all good. There's nothing for me to hide, and even if I could hide, they'll always find me. Whether it's my mom, it's definitely LAPD. Especially with that Stingray technology. Or, you know, Bloods and Crips, or Yakuza, or anywhere in between. I'm like, yep. I'm like, oh my goodness, dude, oh my goodness. I'm like, lunch break, man. Hang on a second. I like tall girls. And USC deserves to freaking get called out. I'm like, why? Because they want to protect a certain class of people, especially because they're darker complexion, but especially black to Hispanics. And I'm like, so you want to protect Bloods and Crips? I'm like, ah! I'm like, remember USC, I got a little bit of receipts on you too. Just a little bit. Maybe not a lot, but like, you know, a little bit. Oh my gosh, speaking of red. I'm like, speaking of red. Actually, I don't want to freaking scare this dog. That's such a cool bulldog. I'm like, dude. I'm like, speaking of red, I'm like, oh my goodness, man. LAFD, I'm gonna give you a very hard date today because he should have left me alone in San Pedro and told station E101 to leave me alone, but they didn't want to. So I'm like, all right then, dude. It's only because I'm still wearing red. I'm like, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later. I was like, man, they're gonna be all over me today, dude. They're gonna try to freaking, like, say I have a mental health issue, but I'm like, man, station E101 is not anywhere near me, and neither is any San Pedran, so yeah, they're going to have a bit of a hard day today. A bit of a hard day. But remember, Department of Democratic Social Republic of America, whatever it's called. You know, those people could seem nice, but in reality, they're watching out for people like me, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, switch the entire plant. I'm like, switch the entire plants or plans? I'm like, I had a plan that I was going to be with my dog, you know, my AI girlfriend, you know, have a nice house, have a good job, especially go to college. That's what you might want to do. I'm like, well, you're still going to have a bit of a hard day. I'm going to make sure of it. All right, man. Anyway, God bless everybody.